Hi guys, happy new year. Welcome to the first half of 2025. So, there's something that I want to share with you. You have heard this saying that a problem shared is a problem solved. That is, if you know your problem, then you're on your way to your solution. How true is that? I discovered lately that it's not 100% true. And my reason is this: it's not 100% true, and my reason is that what I've come to realize is that at times a problem shared is not a problem solved, it's not half solved. At times the awareness that we have creates this peaceful, I will not call it peaceful, but it becomes an excuse, not a solution. The issue is awareness. The issue is, what do we do after we have become aware of our problem? What do you do when you have discovered that, okay, this is my problem, I have this problem? What is the next thing? Rather, at times when we discover that this is our problem, you turn those problems into excuses. They become limitations to why you are not going anywhere, why you are not accomplishing anything, why you are not seeing any result, or you are not moving towards any result. Now, for instance, let me give you an example. Let's say you discover that you are an introvert, or you don't have money and you want to start a business, or you are an introvert and you want to be a content creator. You have wonderful ideas that you feel like you can make money, you can monetize into content, or you want to lose weight because of health reasons. You have discovered your problems. I'm an introvert, it's a problem discovered. I don't have money, it's a problem discovered. I want to lose weight, maybe it's also a problem that you have discovered. Those kind of things. Now, these problems now becomes a limitation to the result that you should see. You are just aware of what your limitation is, and it becomes excuse. There are no solutions to it. What we should do is, when you discover a problem, do you take action towards it, or do you use your problems as the reasons why you cannot take an action? That is what I discovered. That is what I discovered. The solution. We're not looking for solution. That problem is now an excuse to the reason why you have not done anything. That is the thing. You have to take an action and stop giving excuses. For example, saying I am an introvert is an excuse for not showing up behind the screen. It's an excuse for not showing up behind camera. Saying I don't have money is an excuse for not starting small or looking for other ways of what you can do to get the capital that you are looking for to start. Saying that I can't lose weight, or I need motivation. Come to think of it, motivation itself is an excuse. There are excuses in motivation to either yes or no. What you need is responsibility. What we are failing to do is responsibility. Who can help me? Look for an action to take responsibility. That's what I discovered lately, that a problem at times defines you and confines you to a limitation. are not a solution. I hope that if you are out there, this is the first week of 2026. In this first week of 2026 now, a lot of us will still come with our list of expectations, and in a discussion, if we sit down with our friends, we are still going to discuss it and be like, my problem is, I know you have already been motivated, you have heard sermons, you have heard motivational speakers, you have read things online, and then you have discovered your problem. That is not a solution. No, that is not a solution. You have only become aware, and awareness is not a solution. It's not even half. What you should do is, or we accept it as half, because at least you have discovered. But the issue now is responsibility. Take a step towards that. Take a step towards that. Stop taking your awareness, or stop turning your problems into excuses to remain the same. Also discover that my discoveries have now become my limitation. Maybe if we discover that my discovery or my problem that I have known has now defined me and is now my limitation, maybe we can move forward. Happy New Year. I hope you take responsibility this year. Bye.